Hi everybody, it's your girl Style by Jess. I am here today to do a tutorial on these knotless jumbo box braids rubber band method. I know during this time of quarantine, the beauty supplies, the beauty shops, everything is shut down. That doesn't mean you have to walk around not being put together. So I'm going to do this quick tutorial. Even if you don't know how to braid from the starting of the scalp, it does not matter. You will need to know how to do a braid though. So we're going to go ahead and get this started out. I will be using Lotta Body Edge Control. I prefer the Milk and Honey, but almost everywhere is sold out. I ended up just doing an order online. Hopefully it comes in quickly, but this works just as good. So I already have my box braids sectioned out. It's already parted. So what I like to do is just put some of the product all around the base, the part that's going to be showing, and of course the edges. This works pretty good with laying edges down, but it will not hold 24 hours like the container says. I like to use it when I do my braids because braids are locked down, so I don't have to worry about it crawling back out like my edges do. So right now I'm just combing this up. Got it nice and smooth and tight like I want it. I'm getting two rubber bands, two small rubber bands. I don't like using one because it normally just loosens back up once I pull the braiding hair through, which you'll see in just a minute here. So right now I am just pulling the hair through this rubber band. Boom, done. I'm going to tighten it. And then I'm going to smooth it, which it stayed pretty smooth. Okay, so now we have our natural hair here, which will serve as our third leg. You need 3 legs to complete a braid. Okay, so this is going to be leg 1 and 2, which is the braiding hair. Okay, now this is a little takeaway. So when I did mine, you see how big they are? They start big all the way at the top. Okay, I don't want it to look like that this time. Nothing wrong with it, but I want a more natural look. So I wanted to start out small and gradually get big and then small on the ends like a natural braid would. So when I did this the first time, I used this much braiding hair. So this time around, I'm going to break that in half. And I'm only going to use half the amount of hair. Okay, which this is still a good amount. See that? Okay, so I'm going to take this. And I'm going to go about halfway. I like to put my box in half. That's how I picture it. So you're slicing your box in half. Some people go up and down. I prefer this way. Okay, close the hook and pull it through. Another takeaway, if you want bigger box braids, you want them big, jumbo, huge, use a beater to pull the hair through. A beater. Because this hook on the crochet needle is so small, you can't pull through big amounts of hair at one time. Okay, so I've pulled this through, the hair straight through. So you should basically be able to do this. You should be able to floss with it. It should go through evenly. Okay, so now you have this, which is your hair, and then you have your 2 other legs. Now, if your hair or your client's hair or your daughter's hair, whoever hair you're doing, if their hair is short or thin to where it doesn't have the same thickness and fullness as your braiding hair that you added in, then you could take from the braiding hair and add to your hair if need be to make it, full and even. Because you don't want a puny piece in the middle. You don't want a puny third leg. You want your legs to all be even so that your braid is consistent. My hair is thick, so I typically divide my hair with the braiding hair so that all three of my legs are even. Okay? And then I'm going to overhand braid. Okay, so you're gonna go down just enough, maybe 4 or 5 passes, and then you can go ahead and start to add in more hair gradually. Okay. Okay, y'all see? Is it coming along? Because I'm not looking. I can't really see. I want everybody to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Now, as you see, these legs aren't even anymore. Can you see that? This one looks a little skinnier than these two. So this is when you would just go ahead and add a piece. You see that? For some reason, overhand, let me see what we got. Yep, that looks good. Overhand, it like tucks away the rubber band, so you just can't see it. It disappears. I've done underhand with the rubber band crochet method, and it's like I could kind of see the rubber band, or maybe it's just me. But you would keep braiding this all the way down. If you want it long to the floor, to your ankles, to your calf muscles, however long you want them, then once you get halfway down to where you are, then you just add more hair and add more hair and add more hair. Or you just braid to the end and you dip them. If you want a goddess look, when you get towards the end, then you would add in the crochet, the Friedrich's crochet hair. Deep curl, deep wave, water wave, any curl really works. Bohemian, they all work the same. It just depends on what kind of curl you want at the end of your braid. Okay, and see? So I like a smaller braid because these are huge. I did a big. I was rushing, whatever. But looks good, right? So this is how you do that. Okay? And it moves, it's flexible, it's light. I have like 13, 14 braids in my head. Okay, well, I hope this helps. If you decide to try this, shoot me a pic. Send it in my inbox. I would love to see how it comes out. Okay? All right. Y'all stay safe and wash your hands. Hey, I wanted to show you guys one quick thing before I took this completely down. The same exact method you use to do the knotless box braid, you can also use the same method. You see here, I've got the same piece of hair through here, and this is my hair. You can use the same method to do a 2-strand twist. Break your natural hair down into 2 pieces and put with each leg, which you only need 2 legs to do a twist. And you twirl as you twist. This is how you do. Now, depending on what hair you use is going to determine the type of twist curl look you're going to get. With the passion twist, if you use the free tress, water wave, you'll get passion twist. This is the free tress. No, this is easy braid, pre-stretched hair. This is just braiding hair. So you're going to get a rope or Havana. Okay, and for these you will dip once you go all the way to the bottom. You just have to make sure that you're not just twisting and you're twirling the hair as you twist so that it locks. See? And you get the same look, same concept, same install. Just 2 strand instead of 3 strand. Okay, baby. All right, y'all stay safe.